Hello El Paso and welcome to another edition of Fact Friday. I'm Martin Padilla. And on this edition of Fact Friday, Joe Montesano, El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens Director, joins us to talk to us about Zoo Worker Week. Joe, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us what is Zoo Worker Week?
Basically, our American Zoological Association, which is our parent membership organization for all the zoos in the country, designates 1 week out of the year where it's basically dedicated to the zoo workers, the people that, they go to college for 4 years and then pick up poop the rest of their lives. And so, they take care of the animals, and they do sometimes some pretty laborious work, to keep the animals safe and happy and well cared for. And so AZA, the American Zoological Association, again, designates 1 week where we celebrate their work.
What different jobs are there at the zoo?
Sure. We obviously have facilities and maintenance and the guys that help take care of the, plumbing and the building of things and the maintenance of the facility. This is a 100-year-old zoo, and so it has a lot of maintenance, as one can imagine, electrical and everything else. And then you have our staff is kind of separated, and the animal people take care of the animals. And so they really just every day come in and they have routines and they change them. Every day is a little different for the animals, but they have to feed, clean, and do their enrichment and really just take care of them.
How do all these different jobs help the animals?
Well, everyone, obviously it takes a village to run a zoo, I guess you could say, because, when something breaks, you have to call facilities. We have admissions people, do the front gate and let people in and do that aspect of it. We have marketing and special events that help tell people about what's going on at the zoo so they know to come to the zoo. And so everyone has to really work together. It's more than just the animal people. The animals are what they're coming to see, but in order to make that happen, we need maintenance, facilities, front gate, marketing, and everybody else.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Good time to come to the zoo and visit. We have the splash park, as you can maybe see behind me. At least that's the noise going on, and so it's a great way to cool off and see the other animals. So no, right now we don't have any true events coming up in the next couple months, but we start again that in the fall, really. Fall's our big event season, and we'll start with Halloween's our next big one, I guess, which obviously is around the end of October, and then we roll on from there with a bunch of different events. Employees and staff, guests, anybody in El Paso, it's a great time to visit. If you haven't been out and seen the Chihuahuan Desert, which opened up, 2 years ago, but we were closed for a year because of the pandemic, so it's still new for a lot of people. And it's always changing. We're always adding something, new animals are here, things are being born. We just had 8 little owls born the other day, little burrowing owls, so they're on display. And so it's the thing about the zoo, it's always changing. I have people that come every week, for example, and they say it's different every time they come.
Well, that does it on this edition of Fact Friday. Joe, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all for watching. Remember, if you need any more information, make sure to visit the El Paso Zoo sites. And if you haven't registered for your COVID-19 vaccine, make sure to do so by visiting epcovidvaccine.com. And for any other information on COVID-19, check out the city social media pages or visit epstrong.org. We'll see you guys on the next Fact Friday.